Spider-Man and Batgirl. Two of the most iconic vigilantes in comic book history, one swinging over the rooftops of New York, the other stalking the shadows of Gotham. Both are brilliant, resourceful, and unstoppable forces for good in their worlds. Yet their methods, backgrounds, and even their senses of humor could not be more different. Imagine for a moment an ordinary night, if anything can be called ordinary, somewhere between the spires of Manhattan and the grim alleys of Gotham. On this night, Spider-Man, otherwise known as Peter Parker, finds himself tracking an arms dealer whose operation seems far too sophisticated for his usual adversaries. He's following a digital trail, and it inexplicably leads him far from home, right into Gotham City's oppressive darkness. Meanwhile, Barbara Gordon, the Batgirl of Gotham, picks up the very same trail. She's been on the case for weeks, watching as shipments vanish from under her nose. The clues pointing toward a new player, someone oddly agile. Leaving behind strange, silk-like residue at the crime scenes, their worlds are about to collide. It happens on a moonless night atop a derelict warehouse. Batgirl, poised and silent, waits in the shadows. Her presence is barely detectable. Years of training have perfected her ability to blend in, to observe without being seen. Spider-Man approaches with his characteristic casual air, cracking jokes to himself as he clings to the side of the building, web shooter at the ready. Then a flash of motion. Batgirl springs from her perch, battering in hand, intent on intercepting the intruder. Spider-Man's spider sense tingles a split second before she lands, and he flips into a defensive crouch, webbing flickering between his fingers. "Who are you supposed to be?" "A ninja cosplayer," Peter quips, his tone light, but his posture wary. She studies him, spandex, clad, masked, light on his feet. Her instincts tell her he's dangerous, but not evil. She responds calmly, "Batgirl, last time I checked, this is my city." "You're not exactly blending in." Their first exchange is tense, neither willing to yield ground. Spider-Man's agility is matched only by Batgirl's precision and anticipation. He tries to web her up. She counters with nimble acrobatics, dodging and using her cape to deflect the webbing. He's strong far beyond human, but she's meticulous, calculating every move. The fight becomes a blur of martial artistry and superhuman athleticism. Batgirl exploits every shadow, every corner, using grappling hooks and smoke pellets to disrupt Spider-Man's line of sight. Spider-Man is fast, but his ethical code keeps him careful, not wanting to hurt her, only to subdue. During a momentary lull, Batgirl manages to trap him beneath a weighted net. It's not missing a beat. Spider-Man rips free with ease, the net's strength no match for his proportional spider strength. She recognizes immediately. Brute force alone won't slow him down. But then, in the midst of their duel, the true villains arrive. The arms dealers, now aware that both a wall crawler and a Gotham vigilante are on their trail, deploy. A squad of heavily armed mercenaries. Bullets ricochet. It's no longer a contest of skill, but a fight for survival. In a split second, the two heroes lock eyes. Something changes. There's no time for rivalries or misunderstandings. As if on cue, their dynamic shifts from competition to collaboration. Batgirl's tactical genius kicks in. She directs Spider-Man to create massive web barricades, turning the warehouse into a maze. With every move, Spider-Man follows her lead. Realizing quickly that she's crafted a strategy within seconds, he suspends mercenaries from the rafters, while Batgirl disables others with precision strikes and well-placed gadgets. They communicate with few words, but mutual respect is clear. Spider-Man's quips become less defensive, more playful, while Batgirl, so serious a moment before, cracks a smile at his relentless optimism. By the end of the night, the arms dealers are webbed up and unconscious, every shipment accounted for. In the quiet that follows, Batgirl turns to Spider-Man. "You're not bad for a metahuman," she says, extending a gloved hand. "Not bad? I thought it was spectacular," he fires back, accepting the handshake. Tonight, both have learned something about the power of partnership and about standing up for justice outside their comfort zones. Spider-Man swings back toward Manhattan, his faith in new allies renewed. Batgirl vanishes into the shadows, inspired by his relentlessness. In the end, there's no clear winner, just the heroes doing what they do best. Different cities, different methods, but on the same side all along.